losses in the last 5 games. Is there anything that connects those games in your mind, or the end of the Miami game? Anything, any common threads there?
Just how we're always, a possession away from the game. It's always down to the wire, and the little mistakes, just like a missed rebound here or a turnover there. I think those are the minor key turning points of the game that we have to figure out, and because we're right in the games. I mean, it's not like we're down 20. We're always chipping away, possession by possession, and we're in the game. So we have to figure out how to execute better towards the end of the game and come out with wins.
RJ, 2 weeks ago tonight, you guys got home after the Georgia Tech loss, had that organic team meeting in the locker room. How do you guys do this now? How do you discuss where you are 3 out of 5?
Yeah.
And you have to march forward at this point.
I think the main thing right now for us is to stay together. I mean, I don't think, none of us, like the feeling of losing, and especially, what season we're having. But we got to stay together, stay the course, and go back to the drawing board, see what we did wrong and how can we improve, and just take it day by day, game by game. But we also got to learn from our mistakes. And I think that's what's gonna, make us get to that next step, which is the elite level for us. But we got to learn to sustain that, but at the same time, just stay composed and stay poised.
They shot 63%. How much of that in your mind is defense that you guys can do better, and how much of that is them banking in 40-foot threes and making mid-range jumpers?
Yeah, I mean, Syracuse is a good team. They do a good job of getting down to the lane and thriving in the mid-range. So we could have did a better job with just on-ball pressure and kind of just being in the gaps a little bit more from the defensive side. But I kind of get credit to them, but also we got to do a better job defensively. Starting with myself.
What were they doing, RJ, to limit you at the start? It was a slow start for you. You'd only taken like one shot for a long time. What sort of attention were they giving you that made it a slow start for you offensively?
Yeah, man, they definitely went back into the typical Syracuse zone, and the wings were higher up. And whenever I was on the wing, they did a good job of having Jordan Bell or Copeland just being up a little bit to touch. Therefore, I wasn't able to have a catch and shoot. Just being more aware of where I was at. I think I could have done a little bit better job of just being aggressive, but that's something I'll learn from and be better going to the next few games.
One more question. You guys like to run your fast break games, but tonight Syracuse dropped back into the zone after made baskets. What sort of effect did that have on your offense?
I mean, it's definitely kind of just. They did a good job of scoring, and we didn't get stops, and then they was able to go back into a 2-3 zone and be effective that way. So it's kind of just a demoralizing feeling when you can't get out and run. They're back to 2-3 zone, but we didn't get stops in order to prevent that from happening. So we're definitely gonna watch film and see what we can do better on the defensive end, and how can we get back into our fast-paced transition offensive breaks to lead to easier points.
All right, thanks.